Hello, it's Tuesday, June the 22nd, 2010, and I'm Martin Smith with the Daily Outlook from UFXBank. The dollar gained versus most major currencies after China vowed to be more flexible with the yuan's fixed exchange rate, ending its peg to the dollar. The yuan is likely to appreciate, making Chinese exports more expensive, thus encouraging investors to switch to products from other countries. China's move could lead to inflation and higher interest rates that in turn might lead to slower growth. Crude gained by 1.1% to close at $78.10 a barrel, and gold fell by minus 2.1% to close at $1,232.50 an ounce. Today, existing home sales are expected higher, with 6.23 million versus 5.77 million prior. And Treasury Secretary Geithner will speak in Washington. The euro weakened versus the dollar as optimism regarding China's announcement will end the yuan's peg to the dollar faded, after Fitch Ratings cut the credit rating for BNP Paribas from AA to AA-. Investors fear another euro slump if the debt crisis continues to deteriorate. Overall, the euro-dollar traded with a low of 123.03 and a high of 124.67. The pound fell versus the dollar after stocks declined and the effect of China's announcement faded. The pound earlier reached a 5-week high versus the dollar after home prices showed another rise. However, the pound-dollar turned back downward after being unable to sustain its daily gains. Overall, the pound-dollar traded with a low of 147.37 and a high of 149.36. The yen weakened versus the dollar following China's announcement, spurring demand for higher-yielding currencies. Overall, the dollar-yen traded with a low of 90.34 and a high of 91.48. The dollar-yen is facing many strong resistance levels and is likely to continue moving downward toward the support at 90. Today, BOJ's Governor Shirakawa will speak in Tokyo. Finally, the Canadian dollar. This weakened versus the dollar after earlier touching its 5-week high against the dollar. China's announcements raised confidence in the global recovery, but as the effect faded, stocks declined and crude fell. Overall, the dollar CAD traded with a low of 101.39 and a high of 102.61. Well, that's it from me. Be sure to visit us at ufxbank.com for simple, safe, secure trading.